In Antarctica, the freeze-up has come in spectacular style. In winter, the continent doubles in size. It's now bigger than the USA. The giant lockup causes an urgent problem for one inhabitant: a Weddell seal. As the sea around her freezes, her breathing hole has begun to freeze over too. Without it, she'll suffocate. So she resorts to using her teeth to keep it open. But at least she has a retreat from the icy world above. The sea down here is a constant -2 degrees centigrade. That's over 50 degrees warmer than it is at the surface.
That's pretty interesting, actually.
And it's been like this for 25 million years.
At least the visuals and the videography that they have here is quite amazing. Shout out to the BBC on this video.
Beneath the layer of ice, this enchanted kingdom is protected from the extreme temperatures above. It's a wonderland of the strange and beautiful. In this safe, stable world, life explodes. But even here, winter cold can crash the party. As temperatures plummet on the surface, it triggers the growth of something sinister. This is a brinicle, supercooled water sinking from above, forming a pillar of ice.
That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I guess that makes sense that eventually something like this would have to happen with freezing cold temperatures, is that it would start to plummet down, especially with, as they highlighted, like the seal earlier, is kind of making these air holes and pockets in kind of the outer layer of ice. Though they did mention earlier that basically the temperatures do increase as you get away from the surface, is what I think they had said. So presumably, even though this is kind of extending outwards, this would eventually hit a point where it would start to melt again. But maybe that's depending on the balance of kind of this super cold water that is kind of trickling down and into this layer.
For the creatures of the seabed, it's a stealthy finger of death.
That's actually pretty awesome. I'm assuming this is not CGI, but just because it is BBC Earth, but that is almost haunting. Seeing this kind of slowly crawl, especially with this time lapse view. Obviously, they've sped this up quite a bit, I imagine, so it has this kind of effect, but it's almost eerie watching that segment.
A river of ice imprisons everything in its path. Even those that think they've beaten the extremes of winter can get caught out.
Awesome. That was quite an interesting little clip they had there. Definitely feel free to check them out. I have them linked in the description. And thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit like or subscribe. I'll see you around.